Hey everyone, Nicola here from Marryatville Chiro, and welcome back for another Wellness Wednesday health tip. Today we're talking about workspace ergonomics. Now, many people spend a large part of their day at a computer and at a desk. So that's for work, for personal use, or for study. So it's a really important thing that you pay attention to in order to reduce the tensions and stresses put on your body, and that will optimize your wellness. So a poor workspace and poor design puts extra stresses on your body and can lead to injuries and illness. So let's talk about a few of the major points that you need to consider in order to have a well-designed workspace. To start with, we'll talk about a chair. So the best chair that you could choose would be a swivel chair. So if you have a swivel chair, it means you can rotate your whole body and reach what you need to reach without having to twist and putting excessive torque and stresses on your lower back. Once you have your swivel chair, you want the chair to be adjustable in height, so you can raise the height of the seat so your knees and your hips are in alignment with each other and they're horizontal. What may happen if you do that, because you want your feet resting comfortably on the floor, so you may need a footrest, so then you can be comfortable and have your knees level with your hips. You also want your hips and your shoulders straight. So if your chair doesn't have a really good lumbar support, just slip a cushion in your lower back and that'll just fill in that space and help keep you upright. The next thing we want to consider is your computer monitor. So you want your computer monitor to be about an arm's length away and the top of the monitor at about eye level. Okay? Next, we want a really clear, functional desk space. Everything within arm's reach, so we're not having to stretch and get something, and that can hurt us as well. Our keyboard we want directly in front of us, which is directly in front of the monitor. And when we're using it, we'll need our elbows in tight to our side, and we'll need our elbows and our wrist to be horizontal. And then our mouse is another important thing to consider. If you are using your mouse quite a lot throughout the day, more than the keyboard, you could switch and move your mouse more in front of the monitor. But if you're doing a mixture of both, keep it off to one side, relatively close to the keyboard, and have your mouse far enough into your desk so the weight of your forearm is being supported by the desk. The next thing to consider is phone. Now again, within arm's reach, but if you're using your phone a lot, you'll want to consider using a headrest to take stresses off your neck. But if it's just intermittent use, please avoid cradling it between your ears and your shoulder, because that will damage your neck and cause some injury. Now the last thing I want to talk about is laptops. Everybody's using laptops. They're convenient, they're mobile, but really they're designed for short-term usage. We can't adjust the screen and the keyboard. So when you're using them, you are putting a lot of strain on your neck. So if you have to use a laptop, please take more breaks than you would if you were using a regular desktop. But if at all possible, dock your laptop, use a separate keyboard, so then you can adjust the heights, or even better, transfer your data to a desktop when you're using it for very long periods. So I hope you can all pay attention to these tips and start modifying your workspace, because it'll make your body feel a lot better and you'll have less complaints and you'll be much happier. Have a great Wednesday. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.